Welcome to Eastern Dragon Pro Wrestling. I know it's 2K18 and it's a game late, but I don't have 2K19. So this is my own company. Everything's custom. This is actually for the EDPW Championship, but I didn't record that part, so it says King of the Ring. But this is the tournament. We got the lowest rated superstars. First we have Fulton and Kura Hawkins in a steel cage match. Then Metalik and Enzo, Sin Cara, Noam Dar, Luke Kalisto. So first was the Fulton Kurt Hawkins steel cage match. I actually didn't get to record this, so I had to go back and recreate the match. There was only one good part of the match. Oh yeah, this is gonna be mostly highlights, or all highlights actually, not full matches, because sometimes there's boring stuff or glitches. There's a lot of glitches in this, but yeah. So there was only one highlight. I missed the ending of this match, so we're only gonna see one thing, and then I'll have to say who won. But yeah, it's still good. So hit him with the finisher. The taste of pain, I guess, is what it's called. But yeah, I was playing as Kurt Hawkins. I climbed out, but then Fulton. It was like last second I could have escaped during the actual playthrough, but this was just recreated. But it was a pretty cool moment. Just throwing me off. I could have won there. Now the Enzo and Grand Metalik match. It was an Iron Man. So Enzo Amore ready for the Jaw Dunzo, hitting it on Grand Metalik. Those quick black spots is it doing the replay, but I cut that out. But the first fall of that match, Grand Metalik side slam, but then an interruption by none other than da-dun, da-dun, da-da-da-da-da-da. Kurt Hawkins. Oh, I actually did his finisher. But yeah, Kurt Hawkins setting up a rivalry at the start of the company with Grand Metalik. Enzo Amore crawling for the pin, getting a second point thanks to Kurt Hawkins. And this is a pretty fun moment here. Just botching the finisher. And 3 count, but close fall. Yeah, I didn't know how that move worked, so. But here Grand Metalik going for his finisher, and with the pin for his first fall of the night. He's slapping me in the face. Right. But Enzo hits the Jaw Dunzo for a third fall. At this, I thought I was going to mess it up again. This was my last try going for the DDG, but I hit it. And I didn't actually know how to pin combo. I never did it before, but I just did a dirty pin anyways. Enzo Amore going up top again. He's looking for another DDG. Hitting it, going for a pin. 1, 2, 3. Enzo picking up his 5th fall of the night, but Grand Metalik grabbed his foot before he can do anything, such as Jaw Dunzo. And Enzo Amore just letting him take the pin. Just so he got a fall. The scoreboard looks a bit pretty for Grand Metalik. Another Jaw Dunzo. Going top rope. But then time runs out. But Enzo still wins the match. Celebrating his first win in the company. But then Akira Tozawa interrupts him. Looking to go for a snap German suplex, but Enzo reverses, but gets double teamed. Grand Metalik super kick to the back of the head. But he runs out of the arena before. Got to get out of that high school gym, man. You don't want to get double teamed in the high school gym. Sin Cara versus Noam Dar, Extreme Rules, third match of the night. Yeah, this was a pretty good match, I gotta say. The Iron Man, Enzo and Grand Metalik was, I felt, the best match, but it's up to you guys to see. There's many more highlights, many more matches that occurred for the prestigious Eastern Dragon Pro Wrestling Championship that everyone's gonna want. But Extreme Rules, anything can go. Let's see what these two men did to take advantage of it. Sin Cara just coming out as usual, but Noam Dar coming out with a kendo stick, just walking on top of his trampoline as it just disappears, misses, and he just no-sells the kendo stick, and it flies like crazy. That was a pretty cool reversal, I thought. Miss by Noam Dar, another miss. The best wrestler in the cruiserweight division. It's 3 botches in a row. Yeah, there wasn't too many highlights. Shin or a knee breaker into the rolling knee bar. And Sin Cara forcing the tap out. Congratulations to Noam Dar. Next we had Luke, Bushwhacker Luke versus Kalisto. No holds barred. We don't have Bushwhacker, don't remember the other one's name, but we don't have the other Bushwhacker, let's just say. Just yet. But someday. But for this tournament, it's the fourth and last of the quarterfinals for the championship. The first champion is going to easily have a winning streak that they got to hold on to. And they're mostly going to be defending their title each match they have. Here we go. No holds barred. Luke and Kalisto. Kalisto going for the DDT, but Luke reversing it. But then Kalisto reverses the suplex to do his own suplex. And high-flying Kalisto hitting a amazing move like that. But he's got more that he's gonna do. I really like this move. The fancy Hurricanrana by Kalisto. Hitting him with the Listo kick. Lucha. Into the Solito del Sol. Pin. 1, 2, 3. Kalisto. Moving on to the tournament. Quick and easy. I think that was the quickest match of the night. Next was Kurt Hawkins and Enzo Amore, the first semi-final match. Enzo was in a grueling 15-minute Iron Man match against Grand Metalik, but he also got interfered, double teamed. He was beaten down. Kurt Hawkins, fresh after a pretty short match with Fulton. So the odds are against Enzo, but maybe he can come back. Kurt Hawkins has the advantage in this match, but it is a submission, so anything goes. This time we're starting with the straight up start of the match. Kurt Hawkins cashing him for the flapjack. Enzo Amore flipping out of Kurt Hawkins' hold to the boot to the head, just sitting on him. But Kurt Hawkins reverses. Enzo grabbing the leg with the punch combination, knocking Kurt Hawkins down to the ground, telling Kurt Hawkins to get up, but Enzo knocking him down to the ground, picking up Kurt, but Kurt reverses out of it into a wrestling slam. That was a pretty cool combination they had there. It was a great highlight. Kurt Hawkins for a suplex, but Enzo doing a suplex of his own. Enzo trying to get a quick submission, but Kurt Hawkins gets quick out of it into a suplex. Or not suplex, super kick. I don't know why I said suplex. He's hitting his signature. I forgot what the name of the move was. But Kurt Hawkins escaping it so he can hit the Impaler DDT. And now Kurt Hawkins into a submission, but bringing Enzo away from the ropes so he can make him tap without getting a rope break. And we'll see if he'll tap. He was pretty close to getting out of it, but he has to submit. The second submission of the night, too. I didn't even realize that. Next, Noam Dar vs. Kalisto. The first and only normal match. Semi-final. The winner will be taking on Kurt Hawkins to become the first ever Eastern Dragon Pro Wrestling Champion. I know everyone's going to want that title, so it's going to be interesting to see who will go all out in order to achieving the championship. Kalisto had an easy victory to get to this match, but Noam Dar had a pretty difficult one. Kalisto grabbing Noam Dar, who was running at him at the start of the match. There was no friendly competition at the start, just instantly running in. Kalisto getting out of it into the dropkick. Kalisto went for the DDT, but Noam Dar got out of it into a little fancy arm crusher. Elbow drop to the arm. That was pretty cool. Kalisto getting out of it, but then Noam Dar reverses into a clothesline. but Kalisto gets out. Looking for the Kalisto kick, but no. He does a Hurricanrana instead, the fancy kind. Noam Dar picking Kalisto up. Kalisto's fresh from his match with Luke. Noam Dar's beaten with a grueling match with Sin Cara. Kalisto into a damaged Noam Dar. 1, 2, but Noam Dar kicks out at 2. Jawbreaker. Listo kick. Could it be over there? Kalisto isn't sure, so he went for the Salito del Sol. 1, 2, 3. Kalisto. Kurt Hawkins. Final match of the night. EDPW Championship. Kurt Hawkins Kalisto TLC match. The winner will become the first ever Eastern Dragon Pro Wrestling Champion. And they will also be on a winning streak. So that obviously shows who the better man in the company is. Kalisto had 2 very easy matches getting in. No problem at all in them. Kurt Hawkins, an easy first match, but a grueling second match. The odds are in Kalisto's favor, but you never know. In Eastern Dragon Pro Wrestling, anything goes. Getting a look at the title. I think the title looks pretty good. Kurt Hawkins, Kalisto. Kalisto starting off with a Hurricanrana. But Kurt Hawkins, a Jawbreaker, but Kalisto gets out of it. Kurt Hawkins just reversal after reversal each other. But Kalisto getting the advantage in the middle of the match, but Kurt Hawkins chopping. And for some reason Michael Cole said that was a table, but it was not a table. But this definitely is a table right here. Kalisto. Sunset Flip powerbomb through the table on the outside. Definitely one of the greatest spots of the night. But insult to injury. To a flip to the outside. And Kalisto returning the favor to Kurt Hawkins. Kurt Hawkins tried to do that to him, but no. Kalisto was the one who could actually hit him against the ladder. Went for the Listo kick, but Kurt Hawkins with the awareness to get out of it. They rushed each other a lot this match. Kalisto grabbing, trying to pick him up, but Kurt Hawkins gets out of it. Wedging the chair in the corner. Kalisto. Listo kick, finally hitting Kurt Hawkins with it. But the second insult to injury of the night to Kurt Hawkins, just hitting his head against the chair. Could it be over here? Kalisto going for the championship, trying to pull it down. Letting go because he notices Kurt Hawkins slamming Kalisto's head into the ladder. But now Kalisto has advantage, and he pushes Kurt Hawkins off. He could have gone and grabbed it, but no. Elbow to the back of Kurt Hawkins. A lot of damage to it. And a fancy Salito del Sol to put Kurt Hawkins away, climbing up the ladder. Could Kalisto pull it down, become the first ever Eastern Dragon Pro Wrestling Champion? And he does. He takes the title. And here another look at a different angle at the table break spot. That was really amazing. Alright, I wanted to be silent for that part because gotta give Kalisto some credit. 3 matches, winning them all, becoming the first champion. Well deserved. Here is our second event in Eastern Dragon Pro Wrestling. It's a fatal 4-way opener. Fulton, Noam Dar, Sin Cara, and Luke in a fatal 4-way. Noam Dar, I think, is the only person who got a win that whole night. So can he pick up another win tonight, or can one of these men get their first ever win in Eastern Dragon Pro Wrestling? If you notice, the chair just hit a fan in the face. That's why I put that in there. Like I said, there's a lot of glitches. Noam Dar reversing Sin Cara, but then hits a cool hurricane on the top rope. Look at the power of Sin Cara, picking up Luke with ease and just chucking him into the corner and throwing him off. Noam Dar was cheeky and just slammed him into Fulton while he was down in the corner. Noam Dar reverses Sin Cara into the knee bar. Oh, Achilles lock, sorry. Thank you, Michael Cole. This is probably the longest submission in history. The Achilles lock. No one is looking to break it up, so Sin Cara taps. Luke nor Fulton tried to break it up, but Luke did do a pretty cool slam. And here, #1 contendership for the Eastern Dragon Pro Wrestling Championship on the next event. Not this event. We don't want people working twice on a single night. That's too much. And while Grand Metalik was making his entrance, Kurt Hawkins just running in with a bulldog and a knee to the back of Grand Metalik. Oh my god. The move just looks it's a weird move, but it still looks good. I think Big Show does that move as well. Anyways, Grand Metalik pushing off Kurt Hawkins into a big punch and doing a sunset flip powerbomb to get back control of the match after Kurt Hawkins sneaked attacked him. Heat-seeking elbow. Didn't realize it was a pin combo, but still with the pin. 1, 2, close fall. Kurt Hawkins can't believe it. Now Hawkins running to push him off, but Grand Metalik gets out of the way with a really sick dropkick. Going for a suplex. Grand Metalik reverses for a suplex. And a dropkick to the back of the neck. Getting to the side of the ring with an elbow drop. He did his own heat-seeking elbow to Kurt Hawkins. Going for his finisher, the one we saw to get him a fall during the Iron Man match. 1, 2, not a 3, but still a 2. Close fall there. Kurt Hawkins reversing into a super kick, and it seems to be getting out of the ring to catch a breath. But now he's walking out of the arena. I think he's done with this match. But Grand Metalik did a bad idea and ran after him. And now a beatdown by Kurt Hawkins. It doesn't seem like he's gonna go back into the ring. He just wants to beat on Grand Metalik. And looking to get his finisher in, which he does. Face onto the gym floor, ending in a draw, resulting in a triple threat match at the next event. So they're both contenders. And now we have Enzo Amore versus Kalisto for the EDPW Championship. Enzo Amore put on a really great match at the end. Or no, the beginning. The Iron Man match. And he also did a hard fight in the submission match against Kurt Hawkins. So I felt he was deserved of a title shot against Kalisto. And whether Enzo or Kalisto wins, they will have to face 2 opponents. So it's really bearing on Enzo if he wins.
Introducing the challenger from Hackensack, New Jersey, weighing in at 200 pounds, Enzo Amore. Introducing the champion from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 170 pounds. He is the Eastern Dragon Pro Wrestling Champion, Kalisto.
Don't change that dial.
Wanted to be silent for that opening, but here we go. Enzo Amore, Kalisto for the championship. Enzo slamming Kalisto to the ground, but Kalisto gets out of it into a hurricanrana. Showing off to Enzo Amore for that cool quick combination. But Enzo pushes him to the outside, but Kalisto gets out of it. And then probably my favorite move by Kalisto, hurricanrana, but doing a handspring. Enzo Amore showing off here, but that was a bad decision. Kicks to the legs. I don't think Kalisto took kind to that. 'Cause now he's just kicking Enzo Amore, but he drop toe hold. Back and forth between the two. And Kalisto with a Listo kick. One, two, three. A really quick title match. Kalisto must have been really angry at Enzo.
Here is your winner, and still the Eastern Dragon Pro Wrestling.
A potential situation brewing here.
And then Apollo Crews, not signed with our company, comes out and attacks our champion. But Kalisto hitting Apollo Crews with Salito
Seen
Del
as one of the greatest champions of this era. Wow, what a move from Kalisto.